King Peke, I want to take a look at some of the great pictures you have accumulated over the years since becoming king. Looking at your website, I love this image right here on the front page. Talk to me about this picture.
Well, this picture is I'm holding a scepter, which represents that I'm a king, not a queen, and also that's the crown and the kente cloth, which is made, in Ghana, hand woven. And this is one of the first kente cloth that I bought.
One thing that strikes me and jumps out at me immediately is the fact that the crown you're wearing there is different to the crown you're wearing here.
Yes, I have different crowns, and most of the time it depends where I'm going and my moods, and
So you have a crown for when you're happy, a crown for when you're. What does that mean about your moods?
When I say my moods, when you are dressing up, when you pick up the stuff, it talks to you that this crown is going to be good for this occasion. My crown talks to me. I talk to my crown. I'm a talker.
It feels right.
Yeah, it feels right.
You have so many great images here on the website. First of all, talk to me about some of your favorites.
The one is my installment when I was in a palanquin carrying so high in my town. Women, just showing me to the people of the town, we have got a woman king, and the women were rejoicing. And then some of the other pictures are the one that I was in Ghana. We went recently where we gave them an ambulance, and they were really rejoicing. And then also when we were really, gave them the water.
So tell me about going home for the first time as king.
I thought everything was going to be on a silver platter for me, the merrily making and everything. And lo and behold, when I went, there was no money in the family coffers. And I have to end up doing everything myself.
How did that make you feel?
At first, I said to myself, what am I getting myself into? And then at a second thought, I said, I have to help.
Can you remember the first time they put the crown on your head?
As soon as they put the crown on me, tears started flowing. I said, now this is the real thing. I have accepted it, and now I have to think of how I'm going to help my people. I'm getting emotional because it's like I was thinking about it. I said, this is a woman who is a secretary, who always does things that she wants to do. Now I can't do certain things. I have to respect my elderly. I have to be humble to my people and help them so I don't have to fail them. So I'm going to really work hard to bring better life to their lives.
What is it that makes you emotional right now, even as you think about it? What is it?
What makes me emotional right now is that I wish my mom is alive to see me today, because she really made me who I am today by really talking to me to be humble and then do things, and I shouldn't let anyone tells me that I can't do it. And having all this blessing, I wish she's alive to see how I'm leading, how I'm helping people, how I've been able to touch the lives of children of Otuam, how I've been able to help families that they don't have money to take their children to school, how I've been able to work hard and then receiving blessings from people in the United States to help me to give my people the blessing, giving them water, helping the children to go to school, and doing a lot for them. That makes me very emotional, that I didn't realize that a woman will really get to a point where you can really touch the lives of so many people. And I'm doing it. I'm happy. And at the same time, I miss my mother.
Yeah. But she'd be very proud.
Yes, she's very proud, but I wish she's here that I'll hug her and thank her for what she made me.
How do the women of Otuam feel about you?
They're really happy. I want them to be empowered. You don't have to wait for your husband to do everything. What about if your husband is sick? What about if your husband is not around? Who is going to take care of the children? You have to do something also to help the family. So the women are really happy with me, and the town also are really happy with me. Especially when I went this past September, where, I had people to help them with microfinancing from here. They were happy. And also, giving them a few doctors that went with eyeglasses. Some of them were saying, we haven't been seeing things for quite a long time, and you have helped us.
You go home to Ghana, to Otuam, once a month.
Once a year.
For a month, once a year.
Yes.
So how do you lead? How do you rule in between
times?
Well,
in between times, I have a regent who takes care, whilst I'm here. And also every moment that I get, I talk to them. Like, for instance, every morning I wake up 1 o'clock in the morning, which is about 6 o'clock in the morning in Otuam. And then I talk to my regent. I talk to my elders. And if there's something that I have to know, they tell me. And if something that I also want them to do, I tell them. And that makes me, realize that I'm really leading a very productive life.
So it's a very modern monarchy.
Yes.
How has this whole experience changed you?
The whole experience has changed me to a point where I realize that on this earth, we all have a calling. And we have to be ready to accept it. We have to be ready, because helping my people had really helped me a lot to know that I can really touch the lives of people. And I would have really regretted if I hadn't really accepted this calling.
Next,
how do you balance it all?
King Peggy answers that and talks about multitasking, living 2 different lives on 2 different continents.